Hey everyone, today we are going to study about basics of biomechanics. Firstly, we'll see what is the difference between kinesiology and biomechanics. Kinesio means movement and logy is study. So kinesiology is study of movement. It will include your physiological, psychological, your dynamic principles, also biomechanical principles. So basically biomechanics is a part of kinesiology. So bio is life and mechanics is branch of physics. So when you apply branch of physics to life or a living structure which can be human, which can be animals at rest or during motion, it becomes biomechanics. So next we are going to study about kinetics and kinematics. These two are very important in biomechanics. Kinematics is description of a motion, whereas kinetics is explanation of a motion. There is one differentiating factor, that is force. It is involved in kinetics, but it is not involved in kinematics. So today in this video, we are going to study more about kinematics. As I have said that kinematics is description of motion. It can also be said as displacement of a particular segment. There are 5 variables which you have to remember. You can remember it by mnemonic L, DMR. TL, DMR. Okay, T is type, L is location, D is direction, M is magnitude, and R is rate. So tell DMR, type, location, direction, magnitude and rate. So whenever a particular quantity has only magnitude, that is a measurable quantity, it is called as scalar. Okay, and when it has both, that is it can be measured, also it has direction, it is called as vector. Okay, so now let's study one by one in detail. So now we are going to study the first variable of kinematics, that is type of displacement. There are 3 types of motion: translatory, rotatory and general. So translatory motion is where a movement is taking place in a straight line. Suppose I am going to grab a glass of water like this. So the movement is taking place in a straight line. Now if I am going to drink that glass of water, the movement is taking at an angle. So it can be called as angular displacement or a rotatory motion. Now what is general motion is combination of translatory and rotatory motion. In human body, true translatory and rotatory motion cannot take place, because if one segment is going into translation, the next segment can go into rotatory motion. Now you have to remember that in rotatory motion there is a axis. Axis is basically a point around which a movement can take place. So in rotatory movement, this axis is called as center of rotation or COR, or center of rotation. In general motion, the movement takes place in 2 dimension or 3 dimension. Okay, so in 2 dimension or a planar motion, there is center of axis which is called as instantaneous center of rotation, and in 3 dimension the axis is called as screw axis or helical axis. Okay, next we are going to study about location of displacement. So in this you have to remember 2 things, that is axis and planes. Axis is nothing but a point around which a movement will take place. Okay, plane is nothing but a space in or parallel to which the movement will take place. Now there are 3 points, 3 axes, x, y and z, and there are 3 planes: sagittal, transverse and coronal. So x axis is called as coronal axis, y axis is called as vertical axis, and Z axis is called as anterior posterior axis. So next we are going to study about direction of displacement of a segment. As I've written, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, medial rotation, lateral rotation. These movements, they occur in same plane but in opposite direction. Suppose you take flexion and extension, they occur in same plane but the direction is opposite. Similarly, abduction and adduction and medial rotation and lateral rotation. So next we are going to study magnitude of displacement. Magnitude is something where you can measure the quantity, like weight can be measured in kgs, pounds, your height can be measured in foot or inches. So magnitude is something which you can measure. So in human body, if you have to measure a movement, a term called range of motion is used. So in magnitude, you have to remember range of motion, that is how your movement is measured, and it is expressed in degrees. So it can be 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees. Every joint in your human body has particular range of motion and has particular degrees of motion, which you have to remember. When you study rate of displacement, you have to keep these three things in mind, that is speed, velocity and acceleration. The motion, the rate at which the movement takes place has to be measured in these three quantities, that is speed, velocity and acceleration.